Hello and welcome back to The Lion's Den. I'm your host Matt as always, and my voice, to me anyway, sounds really deep and a little bit gravelly, and that's because I was screaming last night. Mostly just because of video games, but like good screaming, happy screaming. I can get very high rate when I'm playing video games. Funnily enough, that happened Tuesday night. I finished Banjo-Kazooie. Beautiful game, except the final boss. Absolutely hated the final boss. Just because I didn't understand that a 1998 game could be absolutely brutal. This is a children's game, right? It's designed for young kids, and the final boss is a nightmare to do in one go. I'm so glad I had save states because I cheated my way through it. I'll be honest, using save states. The very final phase, nightmare, absolute nightmare. Whatevs. Finished it. Lovely. Saw all the cool stuff in Banjo-Tooie that's not on Nintendo Switch Online. Anyway, last night we were playing, I was playing Smash, a lot of stupid stuff happening, but just finding it funny. And also my friend did a, air quotes, speed run of Rhythm Heaven, Fever. That's it, Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii, which I absolutely adore that game, so that was really fun to watch. And I played a couple games as well, and he was doing challenges, so you could donate money because it's for charity. I think it's November. He was doing challenges where he had weird handicaps whilst playing games, so that was really fun and really cool. So anyway, let's talk about Christmas. It's the 30th of November for me, which means it's basically Christmas, right? Obviously, by the time you guys are hearing it, it'll be the 3rd. Gosh, we're almost into December. We're in December, basically. That's mental. Also, my hair. What is my hair doing? Ever since I got a haircut, and it's grown out like 2 weeks, the left side of my hair, or the left side for me, is just absolutely a mess to try and deal with. So, let's talk about Christmas. I freaking love Christmas. It is my favourite holiday. It's my favourite time of year, weirdly. I think it's just because whilst you're in that really awkward season of it's freezing, it's dark, you're miserable because you still have to go to work right up until Christmas, you just, you decorate your house so it looks pretty. You get hot drinks, which are delicious. I do love a good coffee and a hot chockey and other things. And I just, it's so warming and fun and joyous. Not just because, there's that inherent idea of gift giving and whatnot. I don't really care particularly much for gifts because I'm at that point in my life now where I either have everything I need or the things that I want are really expensive. So I don't want to be like putting on people to buy me expensive things because that's not fair. I just enjoy the atmosphere and everything that goes along with it. I really like Christmas Day when it's just me and my family because it's just a chill day with some really nice food. There's some music, rubbish, weird Christmas TV, that kind of thing. It's just nice. I don't know how else to put it. It's just nice. There is an interesting divide though as to when is it acceptable to start and end Christmas, I think, particularly. Because if you believed companies and the corporate side of the world, Christmas starts in July. That's the phrase, right? No, but most places start doing Christmas stuff probably somewhere in November. Obviously, at this point, we've already got Christmas ads because they all want to do it before December, so it's in your mind. A lot of places are playing Christmas music far too early. They're putting on Christmas promotions in restaurants and fast food places. And to me, I start wanting to do Christmas stuff December. Bar a few exceptions, which I'll maybe touch on. You shouldn't really be doing much in terms of Christmas beforehand, especially in America, right? They have Thanksgiving in November, towards the end of it. So that should be your benchmark as to when you shouldn't be doing Christmas up to at least that point for Americans. I say that, I shouldn't be. I'm not the authority on what Americans do, right? But it's too early. If it's like November 1st and you're already like Christmas, way too early. I do kind of get the idea of jumping ahead of the curve. Like, my parents have started putting up some Christmas decorations. They haven't put the tree up though. I think that's the big thing, is if you put the tree up too early, you've gone wrong somewhere. And again, on the opposite end, if you've not taken your tree down and it's like February, what are you doing? Honestly though, if you want to start early, great, but you have to know that a lot of people are not going to be into it, because a lot of people kind of want to delay Christmas. I feel they don't want to jump into it too soon, because then you burn out, and that's like not the point of Christmas. You want to kind of keep going, and it's like thing at the end of the year, you know, you've got through work, it's almost Christmas, this is great, we get a week or so off, and you can just chill and do like fun stuff for once. For one, I'm hoping to play a lot of video games, or just not think about working. So can't wait for that. I do keep missing every year when my family does the decorations and puts like the tree up, and we have a garland that goes around the staircase that lights up and whatnot, and I always miss it because at the beginning of every month I go and see some friends, and that's exactly when they decide to put the Christmas decorations up, is the first weekend of December. So I miss it every time, and it's like, God, I wanted to go do the Christmas things. So I am very much looking forward to the Christmas stuff that we're doing at work. I'm unfortunately missing decorating the office again, because they decided to decorate the office either today or tomorrow, but I only work in the office at the beginning of the week, so unfortunate. But we have a Christmas party that's going to be super cool. We get food, there's games and whatnot. I really enjoy that. We did a thing called a winter social, which was like a hybrid-y thing between Christmas and just a cold weather event to kind of bring people together. I helped organize that, and I was really glad that I did, because it was really enjoyable and really fun. A little bit stressful because I was an idiot, but you know, what's new? So this winter social event that we did, it was an hour and a half long, and all it was essentially a pub quiz. That was the main thing for it. And we decorated the room like with Christmas stuff, you know, like tinsel and whatnot, but it wasn't a full Christmas vibe, if that makes sense. So that's nice. We had a pub quiz style thing that had some Christmas stuff in it and some not Christmas stuff in it, which was a good balance. The music playlist again was like a third Christmas songs and then the rest normal, so again a balance. We had hot chocolate, mulled wine, some cakes, and we had a crier. I was trying to say Christmas choir, and they slammed into each other. We had a Christmas choir at the end, which was just gorgeous. There's this idea, and I've seen it in practice, I can't think of the guy's name, but he does this on YouTube, where he's like, any audience can be a beautiful choir. Each individual person possibly isn't a fantastic singer, right? But when you put them together with a little bit of control from like a conductor, that's the word, the amount of tonal variation mixes together in such a way that it produces a gorgeous sound. It's so good. And I didn't realize how good it was until I heard it with my own ears. So that's super nice, and I really enjoyed that. And I helped put together a special bonus round for the quiz, which was fun and entertaining to see what people did. It was very creative, so super cool. The mistake I made was I knew there wouldn't be parking right at the venue, because just too popular. So I thought I'll park at my normal workplace, and then there's this thing called a hopper bus that goes between the two campuses that I work on. I was like, I'll get that bus. It'd be great. It'll take me almost to where I want to be. I arrived, I parked, and I watched the hopper bus leave. I went, damn, I was supposed to be on that. And the thing is, the hopper bus that next comes is 30 minutes later. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know I can walk the distance in about 20 minutes. So that's a time save right there. So I walked 20 minutes in 0 degrees. I was melting by the time I got there. And the same thing happened on the way back. I was like, there's the bus. I can see it pulling away. No. So I walked 20 minutes back as well, and then drove home. But other than that, the strategy worked really well. So Christmas, I think some people really don't like it, and I totally get that, because it does kind of get a bit overblown. There's a lot going on. It's a very sensory overload kind of thing, if you're very sensitive to that. Sensitive what? My brain is like melted. My brain has been overloaded with about 5 different things going on this week, and like half of them have now gone, and everything is just kind of pouring out of one ear. Metaphorically. With things pouring out of an ear, I'd go to the doctor. Oh, I watched Doctor Who, by the way. Interesting. I'm not going to say too much, because there are 2 camps, and I don't fit into either camp, so let's leave it at that. I'm rambling. So Christmas, good. Starting too early, bad. Just you do you. You enjoy what you can and try not to let other people influence you too much, because that's when things fall apart. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed listening. Stay safe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.